Hello, I'm Martin Dorey and you're watching Adorama TV. Now a little while ago I reviewed the Theta M15 360-degree camera and I loved it. Today I'm going to be reviewing this, the Theta S. I've been out and about taking a few shots and making a few videos, and you know what? I still like it. The first thing I noticed about this camera when I took it out of the box was that it's black. Unlike its predecessor, which came in an array of fun colours, this only comes in black, like a Model T Ford. And as we know, black is a serious colour and should be taken seriously. So does this camera mean business? The Theta S is the same shape as the original, but it's slightly heavier and slightly thicker. And to me, that tells me there's more stuff inside, which is quite exciting. It's also got a completely different finish. It's got a rubberized finish, which makes it really feel quite substantial, like a decent SLR. I quite like that. But does that mean it's better? Let's take a look. Okay, for a start, this camera has got double the internal storage at 8 GB. It will store 1600 images at full res, as opposed to 1200 at a lower resolution on the previous version. That's got to be worth something. It will also record video at 1920 by 1080 with a maximum storage of 65 minutes and 25 minutes being the maximum length of a single shot. The battery has, so they say, also been improved and will take approximately 260 shots as opposed to 200 with the previous version. The Theta S still uses two fisheye lenses at f2 to take two images that it then knits together, and then very cleverly with software, as you'll see later, turns that into a 360-degree view of the world. It's still as bonkers as it was before, but the image quality is undoubtedly better, and like all gadgets and gizmos these days, it's got every possible option imaginable. You can shoot in ISO priority, you can shoot in shutter priority, and you can also shoot in manual mode, as long as you use the app. Also, you can now shoot with a shutter of as long as 60 seconds, which is going to be amazing for night shots. Oh, and it does live HD streaming too, which is going to be great if you want to use Skype or perhaps for round the table meetings. You use it as if you would a webcam. But the best way of controlling this camera is with the free Theta app. Now I've already downloaded it to my smartphone, and so it's time to go out and about and grab some stuff. Okay, so here we are out and about. This is a great place for taking a 360 with a camera like this. We've got lots of nice cover from the canopy, and it's quite interesting all around. So as with the other camera, it's very simple to use basically. I switch it on, check that it's on stills mode, and press away. Now this is in auto mode now, so I don't actually have to do anything. I can change it to video mode, and then we're now shooting video. So it should take video of me walking through the woods, which should be quite interesting, we hope. It's quite a mad thing, this. And of course we'll manipulate that later. And we've stopped filming. But now the best way to get the most out of this camera is to use the app. So what I'm going to do is switch back to stills mode, switch on the Wi-Fi, put it on the ground there, get into my phone, turn on the Wi-Fi. It's already connected because I've paired it before. Go to the Theta S app and then go into shooting mode. So the great thing about the live preview is that actually you've got total control over your exposure, your ISO. Seeing as we're in the woods, nice and dark. And there's our image. And there we are. That's quite exciting. I like that. So, you know, I really like it. You have got total control. What we can do is we can change quite easily the white balance, the ISO, the shutter speed, full manual. There's one thing to remember actually, which is that the way that the camera sees and splits the JPEG, it makes it into a long panorama. On this side, opposite the button, will appear in the middle of the JPEG. So if you want to do selfies and you want to appear in the middle, I'm only saying, make sure you use the button away from you. So there's no point in not mucking around with this thing. In theory, it's going to take a picture of everything around. So if I want to be in the whole picture, we've got to experiment a bit, surely. Let's see what we get. Let's see what happens if I do this. I can lighten it up a bit because I know it's going to be dark. And there you are, that really is quite bizarre. Oh wow, God, that is amazing. Okay, now we've got some shots, it's time to look at them. But there is one thing that I want you to be wary of, and it's the same with the M15 camera as well as the Theta S. If you look at your shots on the app before you transfer your shots to your PC, the quality will downgrade. Now, I don't know if there's a way back from this, but if you want your shots at the best possible quality and you want to manipulate them later, then I would recommend you download them to your PC first and then look at them on the app. Okay, so the possibility for looking at your images is the same as it was with the Theta M15. You can look at them on your app, on your phone, and you can also manipulate them in various apps on your phone. You can also look at them as flat JPEGs on your PC, and you can also look at them on the free Theta software, and that's when you get the benefit of the full 360. And the other thing you can do is you can upload them to the Theta website, and then you will get a URL, and you can send that URL to anybody you like on social media so they can go online and also manipulate them too. You can also treat, select and muck about with your files on a Theta app. Now that's something I hadn't discovered before, but it is very useful. It means that you can crop part of the image, you can save part of the image, and you can treat it as if you would something on Instagram, something like that. Now that is great for social media, but the files are really small, so if you need top quality printing, for example, or web work, it may not be good enough, but it's progress and it's still useful. It's the same with video. You can watch two spherical images side by side on your PC, or you can watch it on the app. Now that's when you can really manipulate it at its best. And as the video's running, you can flick around and have a look around the room and have a look at different things and zoom in, zoom out. It's just a bit too weird, to be honest. And that's why it's a huge amount of fun. I love this camera because it can give me some really wicked images. The next stage for me would be being able to manipulate those images, choose sections of it, crop them, change the color, whatever, and export it at the same quality that it's being captured in. That's the next stage. Look, but for now, this is a really fun camera, and it's definitely much better than the last version. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for joining me on Adorama TV today. Don't forget to go to the Learning Centre for more great hints and tips, and also please subscribe to Adorama TV for more great videos, and as usual, please like, comment or share, and if there's anything you want to know, look, just get in touch. See you next time.
Do you want great looking prints at low cost? Be sure to visit our easy-to-use online printing service. Adorama Pix has professionals who treat your images with the utmost care that you can count on. For a quick turnaround on photos, cards, or albums,